All right, here is the homework for Module 2, Lesson 9 for Eureka Squared Math. Straighten that out. Okay, so I'll read these to you. I'm not going to do them all for you. It's only 3 problems tonight, so it should be a little bit easier, hopefully. Okay, I'll read both. We'll look at the back and see what we got from there. Let me go ahead and let's just rip this out first. This will be a little bit easier. All right, it says a rectangle is 4 times as long as it is wide. So we have a rectangle. Yeah, I'm going to have to start using a ruler. This is getting embarrassing. Oh, well, it kind of looks like a rectangle or a canoe. We're going to go with rectangle. A rectangle is 4 times as long as it is wide. The width of the rectangle is 27 centimeters. What is the length of the rectangle? So the width is 27. The width is 4 times as long. So 4 times. All right. So we got 27 times 4. Because it's 27, it's 4 times as long. It does say it's centimeters. So we should have our cm right there for centimeters. All right. So let's break this down to make it easier. We're going to say 20 and 4. Okay. So now it's 4 times 20 and 4 times 4. So I'm going to say 4 times 2 is 8, and then just add the 0 behind it. So that's going to give me 80 plus 4 times 4. Well, maybe I'll break that apart. Maybe I'll break 4 into 2 plus 2 we know is 4. So let's say 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so we have that right there now. So now we need to add 80 plus 8 plus 8. Well, 8 plus 8, that's 16. So if I put that 16 under the 80 there, I know my handwriting is not the neatest. I'm more worried about you guys listening to what I'm saying than me having the neatest handwriting in the world, because it's just not going to happen. I'm never going to have that handwriting. It can get better, but it'll never be the neatest. All right, so now I have 0 plus 6 is 6, and I have 8 plus 1 is 9. So my answer is 96. We've been doing centimeters. So up here you should have 96 centimeters. All right, that's the length. That's all we're looking for. We're not looking for the area, just the length. Okay. Hopefully that all makes sense. That should help you do number 2. I will read number 2 to you. I will not solve the problem for you. I'm not even going to go over this one with you. I'm just going to read it. Use this problem above to help you solve this one. It says a fish is 24 centimeters long. An eel is 5 times as long as the fish. How long is the eel? So we have the fish. Draw a fish. Let's see, we'll draw a real bad fish. Watch this. We have the little side fin there. All right, we're going to have a happy fish, though. All right, then we have an eel. Man, I can't draw an eel, so we're going to draw something that looks like a fish with a long body. All right, eels kind of look like water snakes to me. All right, we're going to give it a mouth, though. Apparently, it's really skinny. Okay, that's my eel. Watch this. F for fish. We'll even label eel. E-E-L. We got a capital E. Maybe he's Mr. Eel. All right. So this one's 24. This one is 5 times longer. Figure it out. 5 times longer. Remember, it tells us what a unit of measurement is centimeters. All right. That is not a good eel. This is like way too skinny right there. I don't know. Maybe he twisted sideways. I don't know. It'll work. Figure that one out. On the back here, we need to cut out the ruler. I probably should have said that sooner. Hopefully on the other side, you don't cut out your eel. If you cut out your eel, you're going to have to rewrite it. All right. Cut out your ruler. It says, cut out the ruler. Look at that. Measure the lengths of the crayons to the nearest half inch. Create a line plot to represent your data. So a line plot. All right. So we're going to measure each of these, and then we got to put the data on a line plot. So we'll do a line plot. There's our line. We got to figure out where the line plot's going to be. Well, if I look, the biggest it could be would be 6 inches. Smallest it could be, well, that would be 0 inches. So now you're going to measure the closest ½ inch, it says. I'll even help you on that. The ½ inch is right here. So ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. So remember, if you're past the 5, this would be 5½ inches if something was fair. Remember, start at the edge of the crayon right here. Okay, that's where this goes. And then you measure from there. So cut this out, hold it up there to measure it. Your line, you measure from here to here, whatever number you find, to the closest ½ inch, right? So if it's over, you'll go here. If it's under the ½ inch, you'll go here. If it's real close to it, just call it a ½ inch. That's fine. These are not the world's best rulers, so we'll be fine. All right, that is Module 2, Lesson 9, homework help for Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade. Hope that helps, guys. See you tomorrow in school.